Is WWE wasting Jey Uso? Today we are talking about wasted talent. We'll get into Rikishi's latest comments on WWE's use of his son, plus some WWE Raw. This is Wrestling with Yeah Boy. Wrestling with the homies, we are back. Y'all know who I be. Still same OG. It's your boy Qwan, the design. And if you don't say the Don, you ain't saying it right. And of course, I got my mans with me. Coolest man in the world. The king of the casuals, Jay Cooley.
What's going on, y'all, man? What's going on?
You tell me what's going on, brother.
All right, Marvin.
Is Jey Uso being wasted? That's the word on the streets. That's what Rikishi said. Rikishi said, use my goddamn son.
Rikishi is hot, man. He on his King's Leon. You better use somebody.
Someone like you. Why is that song so
Rikishi.
fire? And why do you know that song, bro? you the last dude I thought would know that song. You didn't even know the Green Day joint.
Oh yeah, I didn't know the Green Day joint, man. I just do my, yellow card, bowling for soup.
Bowling for soup? Okay, yeah, now he wilding.
I almost
MGK.
got drunk at school at 14. Well, I almost made out. Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of people don't like MGK, dog. Like, I know, because MGK used to be like a straight rapper. When he first came out, he had the whole lace-up joint. But that little Green Day pocket that he in right now, I kind of like it. In my head.
Like women leggings. I ain't seen that pocket. I ain't heard it. I don't know.
Oh my God. So, bro, before we get into this wrestling talk, before we start screaming at each other about pro wrestling, I just got to bring something up, man, because I saw. So this is the anti-No Allows podcast. I'm just going to put that out there. We hate No Allows on this podcast. And when I say we, I really just mean me. I don't know how Cooley feel about him. He might be indifferent. But I do not like that guy. I don't. I can't stand him. I want to fight him. I want to put lace up and just scrap with that dude. But, dog, he was on Club Shay Shay. And when Shannon Sharp asked him about Joker, he didn't even know who Joker was. So it's like, hold on, bro. You mean to tell me you talking all this shit about hoops and you don't even know who the MVP of the league is? You basically speaking on something that you know nothing about, bro. This is what we doing.
This is what we doing, man.
And the thing is, if you're just a regular person and you don't know who Joker is, I'm cool with that. That's fine. You don't have to know who Joker is. It ain't like Joker's the most popular dude in the NBA. It's Joker. He looked like Gunther. You know what I'm saying? But for you to have this wild ass opinion on the NBA, calling themselves world champions, and you don't even know who the most popular international player is? Dog, I want to fight him, bro. Somebody find this man for me so we can just get in the ring and box it out.
Lining up.
Find him. Yo, no allows, bro. No, I'm just playing. He probably beat my ass, bro. No allows probably beat my ass. And here's the thing. I'm a nerd myself. I'm a cool ass dude. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a nerd. I like wrestling, dog. So I gotta be a nerd. I like anime. I like all the nerdy things, but it's just the fact that he is so goddamn arrogant and a nerd.
Top 2
it don't
anime.
go together, bro. Oh, top 2?
Top 2.
Damn, I'm about to get killed right now, but Naruto is in my top 2. I love Naruto. Yes, and number 1, bro, y'all gonna call me crazy. I know it's kind of new, but Jujutsu Kaisen. JJK, okay. That's my shit. That's my shit. But yes, Naruto is in my top 2.
Berserk 97 and Death Note for me.
Okay. I ain't mad at those. As long as you don't say Dragon Ball Z. I know we had that conversation before, but I hate when people say Dragon Ball Z. That's like a typical answer. Everybody gonna say Dragon Ball Z. Which Dragon Ball is fire, by the way. Let's just say that. Dragon Ball Z is fire, but it is what it is. But Cooley, bro. I got some fam. I was watching some old WWE last night, bro. The Mexicals, fam. Vince McMahon needs to pay for all of his sins. I can't believe that was a thing.
The Mexicals is
Mexicals? WWE went out and signed 3 of the most popular luchadors of all time. They went and grabbed Juventud Guerrero, they grabbed Super Crazy, and they grabbed Psychosis. And Vince McMahon's bright idea was to put them in jumpsuits and on lawnmowers and call them the Mexicools. How did he get away with this? How did Vince McMahon get away with this, bro?
It lasted a whole year. I don't know how he got away with that, man. That's crazy. Vince is a psychopath, yo.
A psychopath.
Really a psychopath.
Is that the most offensive thing WWE has ever done?
No.
What's more offensive than that?
That's crazy. Blackface. The idea of hanging Ahmad Johnson from a ring is crazy.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
But ultimately, Boss Man was the one that got hung.
He was up there kicking too. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of insane.
Bro, I was scared as a kid watching that. I was like, is he dead? Like,
right? Like what?
Side note, he's one of the greatest heels of all time. He's not talked about enough.
And I think that's because he was really like that in real life. My boy had that tattoo on the arm. I don't know. Y'all can look that up yourselves to see what tattoo I'm talking about. But he had a specific tattoo on his arm that was kind of crazy.
Oh, I didn't know.
Big Boss Man. Yeah, Big Boss Man might have been one of them Cobb County ass sheriffs for real. He was serious. Yeah. Nasty.
Plot twist.
Nasty. You can't be one of the greatest of all time if your gimmick is real life. That just means that he was being himself on screen. You know what I'm saying? He was out here being a nasty security guard. If you know what I mean. But yeah, man, that Mexico's thing was crazy, bro. And their catchphrase was, "We are not Mexican. We are Mexico." Yo, Vince McMahon gotta pay for his sins, bro. He has to pay for his sins. But anyway, the question of the day is about wasted talent. Is main event Jey Uso being wasted by WWE? Because Big Kishi seems to think so. Our boy Rikishi said he feels like the numbers prove his son deserves a title and WWE ain't doing enough to capitalize on Jey Uso's popularity. Damn. He got a point. I'm sorry, but Big Kishi has a point. Since Jey Uso left Roman, all he's really done is have a short-lived tag team title run with Cody Rhodes, and it was kind of weird. Outside of that, he's basically been the 6th man on WWE Raw. He lost the King of the Ring tournament. He lost the Money in the Bank match. He's in an IC title tournament right now. Currently, he's gonna lose that. He ain't feuding with nobody. So Rikishi kind of has a point. WWE is wasting Jey Uso right now, but maybe Cooley feels differently. So Cooley, I gotta ask you. Is Jey Uso being wasted?
You know, Jey Uso one of my boys, man. You know, we like this. We like this, man. But
that's my dog.
I gotta say, he's being wasted, man. He's like Flavor Flav right now. He just running around with his clock, you know, hyping the crowd up and not doing nothing at all. And what's crazy is you give a title to a person like Logan Paul who wrestles twice a year. If he can get that, why can't Jey get that? Jay's over, yo. He's rocking these crowds everywhere he goes. Like, what are we doing, yo? What's going on, man?
Maybe Jey Uso versus Logan Paul is a move. Maybe put Jey Uso over back on SmackDown. I don't know. But here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. There's plenty of people that Jey Uso can be feuding with right now. Like, let's look at the Raw roster, bro. Kofi Kingston. We all know the history between Jey Uso and Kofi Kingston. It was a whole New Day versus Uso feud that lasted like damn near 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't doing much with Kofi Kingston right now. He has Odyssey Jones, and they're teasing a heel turn. But outside of that, it's like, what has Kofi Kingston done in the last 2 or 3 years? Not a lot. So why not have him and Jey Uso hook up one last time? Let's get that feud running. Bronson Reed is on a warpath right now. He's destroying everybody. Why not have him feud with Jey Uso? Karrion Kross. We don't like the Karrion Kross and New Day stuff, but maybe Karrion Kross can try to get into Jey Uso's head. Jey Uso turned on his family at one point, so, you know, Karrion Kross doesn't like that. How about we get Karrion Kross versus Jey Uso? Something. We just need something, because right now, dog, Jey Uso ain't feuding with nobody, and he hasn't been for over at least 6 months. Right now, he's just on Raw. Most weeks he's missing the show. He wasn't on Raw last night. He wasn't on SummerSlam. I don't even know if he was on the pay-per-view before that. He was on Money in the Bank where he lost. It's like, bro, the most popular act in your company and you can't even find a spot for him on the show, yeah, I think he is being wasted. And there's too much that we can be doing. Maybe
Definitely.
Logan Paul is the move.
So, those episodes, those Dragon Ball Z episodes we used to watch as kids coming home from school.
I know where this is going. I know
getting
where this
chased
is going.
from a dog or something. Sweaty from basketball with your homies after school, and you turn on Dragon Ball Z, man, and this Goku doing the same spirit bomb, charging the same spirit bomb from 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
A filler episode. Jey Uso is a filler episode, and we had to blame that on booking. We had to blame that on Triple H. And like you said, we could be doing so much more with Jey Uso, man. It's just so many angles. In the ring,
So do you think that affects do you think that affects his standing in the company? Like maybe just maybe Vince McMahon, or not Vince McMahon. I keep forgetting Vince McMahon is out the paint. Let's get that out the way. Vince McMahon is gone. Triple H.
Vince is gone.
Do we think that Triple H was just unimpressed with Jey Uso in ring and decided to not push that button? Because he got his match at WrestleMania. Him and his brother went in there and they had a stinker.
It was a flop. Yeah,
right. And then when he had the main event last year against Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, that was a stinker too. So maybe Triple H just don't believe in our boy the way we believe in our boy.
Yeah, maybe Jey Uso's he's selling $8K a week, man. That's what's going on. His first week sales ain't looking too good. So Triple H like, nah.
His
gonna put him on
first
the
week
show.
sales.
His first week.
Hey, but a solid 8K every week, that adds up, dog. Like everybody can't drop or do 250,000 out the gate. Some people gonna do 14K, but you know what? They gonna consistently do 14K until they eventually go gold. Maybe Jey Uso is trying to go gold right now. He ain't got to go platinum right out the gate. But he can go gold. Yo, producer in my ear said WWE ain't an independent label. They the top. Yeah, WWE is Def Jam pretty much. Though. They need the numbers. They need it. They need it right now. They said the only development we doing is in NXT. Once you in that main event, you in that main roster, we ain't that development is gone, bro. You either got it or you don't.
Hey man, like I was saying about Jey, man. I don't see Jey Uso as a singles competitor. Like,
damn,
I'm so attached to just seeing him with his brother as the Usos, and I compared the Usos to a group like the Dudley Boys. They can't do their single runs by themselves. It never happened. They never won gold by themselves.
No,
I can see them as the Hardys.
No, I mean, I gotta push
they're
back.
more Dudleys. They're not the Harleys.
I hear you, but I gotta push back on that because you disrespecting Bubba Ray Dudley right now. Bubba Ray had a solid solo career outside of WWE.
Now he had that gold though.
So he was rocking though. He did his thing in TNA. He had the aces of eights. I mean, obviously it wasn't in WWE though. Like, but we all know Bully Ray was not gonna get that push in WWE. But I can't say. Look, bro. Look, you already know. I'm gonna touch the indies.
Solo wise, Dudleys ain't do nothing. The Hardys did, but the Usos ain't the Hardy solo. On their solo runs, they ain't. Jeff had a great solo run. Matt Hardy had a great solo run. They both had their little hardcores, ICs, world, whatever.
Yeah,
the Usos ain't that. They got to stay in their pocket, man. They got to just continue to be the Usos.
And here's the thing, bro.
It's nasty.
I wouldn't say it's not. So the thing is, with Jey Uso, it's clearly working. The fans are into him. He's like top 5 in merch, and that's off like 3 different shirts. He's in that top 5 like 3 different times. So clearly the fans love him. He has the fanfare to be a solo act. Wrestling-wise, he might not be the strongest in ring, but that don't mean you can leave him off shows. When somebody is that popping, you can't just leave him off shows. Ain't no reason Jey Uso shouldn't have been on SummerSlam. Logan Paul in LA Knight was on SummerSlam. And the thing, and my producer's in my ear saying that Jey Uso's gimmick is just cool. He's really not that popping. Fam, does it? I don't think it even matters. I don't even think it matters if it's just the gimmick or it's him. It's over. Was it Undertaker's gimmick or was it Undertaker the person that was over? Who cares? It was over. It was over. That's all that really matters. And I'm not saying that. So are you telling me that if someone else was doing the whole yeet thing, would it be as over as it is with Jey Uso? Like, let's say Montez Ford came out talking about yeet. Would it be over the same way that it is with Jey Uso?
I think it would. Only
Damn.
because yeet is one of those. It's one of those cool words we used to say back in
Yeet.
2013, and you bringing it back, and all the cool little, other kids want to be cool like the other kids, and Montez Ford can get over with that gimmick. Let's be honest.
Okay, but let's not act like Jey Uso wasn't over before he was doing Yeet. Most people liked him more before the Yeet stuff. The Yeet is selling because it's a thing. They had the glasses. They were able to brand it, so it's selling. But let's not act like that's the only reason Jey Uso is popping. He got popping during that Bloodline feud. Everybody wanted him to turn on Roman.
I love Jey Uso, so don't get it twisted. Everybody in the comments, don't get it twisted. I love Jey Uso, but I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really care for the main event, Yeet Jey Uso. Like, bro, this word is like 10 years old.
It's old.
It's
washed. It's washed.
It's old.
And it got over on accident because there was no, like, he was just saying Yeet at a press conference and it kind of just stuck after that. But WWE did not plan for none of this Yeet bullshit. They didn't.
Nah.
And that's probably why they haven't pushed the button on him yet, because they didn't plan on it. And Triple H is married to his long-term storytelling, so it kind of is what it is. But I do want to ask you this question, because we all kind of feel that the end game for Jey Uso right now is him going back to join Roman with the bloodline so they can take on the other bloodline, Solo's Timu bloodline. Is that hustling backwards to you? Because I felt like it was. I felt like him going back to the bloodline was going backwards in his career for a second. But then I thought about it, bro. I thought about it, right? As much as we want to see success for Jey Uso in WWE right now as a singles competitor, his ceiling right now is probably the Intercontinental title or the U.S. title, because we all know that WWE Championship is wrapped up with Gunther and it's going to be for at least a year. Mm-hmm. That Universal Championship is wrapped up with Cody and it's going to be for at least a year. So realistically, Jey Uso's ceiling is a mid-card title or a tag team title. And if that was the case, that means that Jey Uso, being the most popular act in the company right now, would be in a C storyline or a B+ storyline at best. But with him going back over to the bloodline, granted, he would be going backwards in his career because he's going back where he came from. He would be in the A+ storyline in the company, the main storyline in the company. So can you really complain about going from the C+ angle to the A angle? I can't. So
I mean, like you said before, he wasn't meant to get this over with the Yeet stuff. That it just happened. So he was always supposed to be with this bloodline. He's a part of one of the most decorative tag teams of all time. He's done his thing. He's got his flowers.
The most to me.
So I see US. Can we miss it? Yeah. Would it be cool if he was to have one? Yeah, but bloodline is where it's at the end of the day. So, like, what are we talking about? Like, it is the story. It is the storyline to be a part of. A+.
You feel me? But I do want to say, let me just clarify. I'm not saying that Jey Uso should have a championship. I'm not saying he should be world champion or any champion. I just want him on the show, being the focal point of the show. Because when you look at Jade Cargill, people out there will argue that Jade Cargill and Bianca are being misused, or they're WWE's dropping the ball on them because they aren't champions right now. But when I see Jade Cargill, she's all over the show every Friday. Every time I tune into SmackDown, I see Jade Cargill or Bianca in at least some segment. So I can't necessarily say that WWE is wasting them. But with Jey Uso, there's weeks I tune into Raw to see Jey Uso, and he ain't even there. He might have 1 2-minute promo in the beginning of the show, and that be it. That's dropping the ball to me. At least use the man. If you got him signed and he's selling merch and everybody loves him, use him, bro. Use him.
Keep him away from Rhea, man. Y'all making Rikishi foam out the mouth, man.
Yo, Rikishi do not want his boy kissing on Rhea. He said they bet not do that. They bet just because of that. I want them to do it. I want them to do it just so I can see Rikishi's response.
He says it's gonna ruin his marriage.
Yeah, Rikishi was very upset about them teasing the whole Jay and Rhea thing. He said that, they better not do that because that's going to ruin his marriage.
Hey, he ain't playing no games.
Nah, man. Cooley called Cooley called Jey Uso Flavor Flav, man. He said he running around like Flavor Flav with a clock around his neck. That's foul.
Come on, man.
Who are some of the biggest wasted talents in wrestling right now outside of Jey Uso? Because clearly we all agree that he's being wasted. Who else is being wasted? Because I got something for you. I think Okada is being wasted.
Ford. Yes, I said it.
Okay.
Montez Ford, even though he's wrestling pretty much every week, but as an individual talent, he's being wasted because I can see his ceiling so much higher than what it is.
Okay, realistically, like is Montez Ford really being wasted, or is he just not doing what we want him to do? Because when I think of wasted talent, I think of somebody like Rusev. Rusev was in WWE and he was popping. He was the man. He could have been world champion at some point, but it seems like once he got over, Vince McMahon just was over him. So it was like, yo, we're just gonna sit him on the sideline. He got Lana, and I don't like that he has Lana, so we're just gonna put him in his weird cuck storyline with Bobby Lashley where he steals his girl, and now we're not gonna use him. Rusev is someone who was wasted to me, and he's still being wasted in AEW right now, but that's a whole different conversation. When I see Montez Ford, it's like, yeah, he's not a singles guy. He's not doing what we want him to do, but Street Profits are still rocking. They're still on the shows. They're still winning matches. They're probably going to win a tag team championships from Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. So I can't necessarily say he's being wasted. I think he ain't doing what we want him to do, but that's fine. That happens. There's a lot of wrestlers who ain't doing what I want them to do.
Now that you say that, I can't say a guy like Mustafa Ali was wasted talent.
There we go. Now we talking.
Mustafa Ali. Now that I'm thinking about it, Mustafa Ali was wasting talent. He had it. He had it all. He had the full package, and they just set this guy up for nothing. And he had to leave, and he had to get his his gimmick off, and it worked. And now
it worked.
It worked. So.
And I'm like certain that we're gonna see Mustafa Ali at All In, dog. Because All In is what, 4 days away.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait.
Mustafa Ali is absolutely gonna pop up at All In. He just left. He put out some like presser that he's leaving TNA, or at least that's what it sounded like to me when I read it. So if he's leaving TNA while they're working with WWE, then he must be going somewhere. And I doubt it's GCW or Prestige. So Mustafa Ali might be on the way to AEW. I doubt they'll waste him the same way that WWE wasted him. But Ricochet is another one, man. Ricochet is another person that I feel was wasted. He was capable of so much more, and we kind of just didn't do anything with him. I'm not saying that he could have been a world champion because he didn't really have that personality, you feel me? But Ricochet could have been a multi-time Intercontinental champion or a multi-time U.S. champion or something. They just had him doing spots and then losing. That was it.
Laid up with Samantha Irvin.
her fine ass. But then on the other side of that, we got WWE or the promotions wasting talent. And then we got the actual athlete wasting their own talent. Because, Matt Riddle, need I say more?
Man, that's on him.
Alberto Del Rio, need I say more? Teddy Hart, need I say more? These are some of the most talented wrestlers in the world that just threw it all away because... Okay, Aleister Black is a whole different conversation because you know what? Is he being wasted right now in AEW? Are they wasting Malachi?
I don't know. I'm a casual fan of AEW, so let me know something, Qwan.
The casual, Mr. King of the casuals. I don't want to say that they're wasting him, but they're not doing enough with him. He hasn't had that many singles matches. They keep him in these trios matches with his House of Black faction, and it's cool, but Malachi Black to me is somebody that could be a world champion. He could be feuding with Swerve Strickland right now. He could be feuding with Okada right now. He can be doing anything. Instead, he's wrestling pointless 3-man matches against random thrown together teams like Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and whoever the hell. I hate that AEW does that, man. I hate that. I don't know, man.
Hate to see it.
Right. But let us know in the comments who you feel is being wasted. Who is the most wasted talent in wrestling right now? Is it Ricky Starks? Is it Kofi Kingston? Or is it our boy main event Jey Uso? I don't know. You let me know. Comment below. And if you haven't already, please, I say it every week. You know what I'm going to say? Subscribe, dog. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Hit that like button. Tap that notification bell. Poke us on Facebook. Add us to your top 10 on MySpace. If you got AIM, go ahead and just message me. Remember AIM, bro?
Put it in a way.
You don't know my name. She just know me by my AIM. Was that Tiger?
That's crazy.
Was that Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger used to...
What's wrong with Tiger?
Like the old style was just like, oh my God.
We did not like Tiger. So in LA, Tiger was always... So So our producer is asking us how did Cali dudes feel about Tyga, because he ain't from Cali, but we some West Coast boys. He's asking us how we felt about Tyga during Tyga's run. I'm gonna tell you right now. Once Rack City hit, we was all kind of on board because he had the ratchet songs and they was going up. They was hot. But before that, when he had the whole coconut juice, lime and lemonade and all that, we were not digging Tyga. He was like, was he even from LA for real? Or
Okay,
was he
so
from like Pasadena
the
or
thing,
something? Like, I
the
don't
thing
know.
is, he's from Gardena, but
Okay,
like
so
they trying to
yeah.
make it seem like he was from Compton and all these other different hoods. But it's like, bro,
Right.
we know.
And a part of the blame is Schoolboy Q. A lot of people don't know that, but Schoolboy Q was rocking with the whole GED thing. He had Tyga under his wing, so Tyga thought he was
Yeah.
from the set just because he was with Schoolboy. He was like, nah, dog.
Oh
not.
man, yeah.
You
And
not.
before that, he was from a different one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
hey, yeah.
Hey,
We know.
Hopping click
LA,
to click.
we know.
He was out here hopping click to click. He like Spider-Man. He got red on one side and blue on the other. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, we weren't digging Tyga like that.
Yeah.
At all.
And his
Right,
fake
like
cousin,
he was
Travis
alright,
McCoy, fake.
Wait, was that not his real cousin?
That's not his real cousin.
I don't.
That was
bro,
some-
my
that
whole
was some industry
childhood
stuff.
was a lie.
That was some industry
Travis
stuff
McCoy
like they
from the
did.
Gym Class Heroes
Yeah.
wasn't his cousin for real.
Nope.
Damn. Anyway, let's get into some Raw. Can I hashtag talk some Raw for a second?
Let's get it. Talk some
Can I
Raw.
get into my hashtag talk some Raw, my wrestling roast?
Talk some Raw.
So I'm gonna try to keep this down to 1 minute. So let's get it. Let's hashtag talk some Raw. Winnie the Orton opened the show, and at this point, I don't know if I've ever seen this dude wear pants. Every week, it's a pro club and some knee pads. Orton threatened to put feet in Gunther's ass and got packed out for his threat. Sheamus and Pete Dunne was up next, and this match was stiffer than white people trying to dance. This match was stiffer than Kendrick Perkins dribbling in his driveway. The Wyatt Six took out Chad Gable again. Seriously, that's what, 8 times in the last 2 months? Triple H is treating this feud like Funkmaster Flex when Otis dropped. Running the same shit over and over. We get it, bro. God damn. Corporate Punk was up next, and I fear our mans is no longer a rebel. He's basically 2010 John Cena at this point. He has no edge, no grit, and no side tooth. The New Day and Platonic Chocolate beat the Final Testament, and hopefully this is the final time I got to see this feud on my TV. Rhea Ripley tried to attack Dirty Dom, but the street trash took them out. They took out the Terror Twins. We haven't seen Hot Garbage look this good since TJ Warren in the bubble. And then it was time for our main event. Wendy the Orton versus the sharp-jawed German Ludwig Kaiser. They had a phoned-in performance that only a 12-year-old would appreciate. Orton picked up the W, and none of us cared. Raw was kind of average this week. I got to give it about 2 packs. I ain't like it. I really ain't like it. Maybe Cooley did, but I didn't. All right, I'll see y'all for Dynamite. Cooley, did you like this show? Because I did not. I ain't gonna hold you. I did not.
It was all right. You know, I'm gonna say my favorite part of the whole show, Judgment Day.
Yes, Street trash.
Judgment Day 2.0, and you know, Dom and Priest, Terror Twins. I love it. I love the way how they needed this angle really bad. By the way, let me start off by saying
they had
that.
to look good. They had to
look good. So you know, they look strong, and I'm loving this. The small details is what I really love about Triple H's era, man. He put these small details in each of his segments.
Like what? Give me an example.
Like Rhea holding Priest's hand while she's on the ground. Like, I don't know if anybody caught that.
Wait, what? I didn't catch that.
Rhea was holding Priest's hand.
Oh,
while
Romeo and Juliet ass angle.
What
are they doing, bro?
What are they doing? When on a match with the New Day in the Final Testament, when Kofi tagged Odyssey instead of Xavier, and he was just like,
and the camera was in the corner, so they kind of caught. Yeah, that was dope.
The small details. But
there was also a moment in the show where I want to say it was the Pete Dunne and Sheamus match where Pete Dunne is standing near the ropes, like looking all aggressive, and then you slowly see Sheamus just rise up from behind him and then take over. It was shot was dope. It was dope. It was kind of, you know, overly choreographed, but that's all good. You know, as long as WWE is trying something different, I'm happy. But I wanted to ask you about 2 things from this show specifically. From number 1, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre is officially a strap match. Who needs this W more? Is it Side Tooth Punk or is it Drew McIntyre? You gotta tell me something, bro.
Tell me something. See, I'm thinking
needs
because
W?
Look, I would love for, you know, Punk to have this, you know, this W, but I honestly think Drew needs it more because we've been seeing him fail over and over and over, and he finally needs his victory. He finally needs his victory. Punk, he's done everything. He's back with the company. You know, he's making his revenge, not his revenge. His what's the word, man? I can't even think of the word.
It kind of is revenge. This is a revenge tour. He
Not the
revenge on the
revenge
guy
tour,
who
but
injured him.
his apology tour. You know, he's going on his he's back with WWE, so he's just trying to make
smiling and be friends with everybody.
Yeah,
and,
so he's not
trying to make happy with everybody. Like,
you know what I mean. But I think Drew, you know, he needs it. He needs it, man.
I gotta disagree with you, bro. I think Punk needs the W more just because he lost that SummerSlam. Like I don't want CM Punk to go 0-2 against Drew McIntyre. Like they got to trade wins.
Look at you.
Yeah.
So
they got to trade wins. What?
You did the same thing with Cody and Roman, man. Cody got to win the second time. Like, no, he don't. All
right, so look, man. So obviously this match is going to Bad Blood. Bad Blood, they're going to have a Hell in a Cell match. That is already confirmed, even though it hasn't been announced. We all know it's coming. Because of that, it would make no sense if they go into that match with CM Punk being 0-2 already. Because then what's the need for a third match? Like, if it's 1-1, at least the third match is the one who determines the winner of the entire feud. But if it's 0-2 already, by the time we get to the third match, it don't matter if CM Punk wins that match. He already lost the feud. He lost twice already.
I mean, but Izzy lost twice before Alex. I mean,
yeah, he did. He was laid out. Izzy was laid out. He was like, come on, man. Why you got to throw cheap shots at my boy Izzy?
My bad.
Come on, man. That's style bender right there. Put some respect on his name, man. That's foul, bro. That's foul, bro.
But I don't know, man. But I mean, we'll see because Bad Blood is winning. What, October? No, September. I thought it was September, right?
I thought it was October. Maybe it is September. I know that's the Metro Boomin show. They keep on. Cody Rhodes keep popping up with Metro Boomin. It's kind of weird, but that's the direction over there.
Our homie Otto was saying that he was going.
It was going. It was
so I think it was,
it's an ATL, right?
ATL. 8-town down.
8-town down. I ain't never been to Atlanta, but you know it's all good. One day. And then, I've never been to Atlanta. I'm a LA boy. I've been to Texas. I've been to New York. How was it? So my producer said Atlanta is getting wild, and you know we'll talk off air. I want to know what's getting wild about Atlanta. Like, I haven't been in
5-6 years, so
I want to know. I'm not sure. I'm curious now. I'm curious. But shout out to all our ATLians out there. Yeah, Cooley was out there skating. I remember.
Yeah, I just skated. I only went out there
skating
with the homies. Asher.
Right. And then the final thing I wanted to ask you about from Raw, this average ass episode of Raw, Bronson Reed, he finally got a real challenger, and it's not who we wanted. We asked for Braun Breaker, and we got Braun Strowman. Are you looking forward to Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman? Because I'm not. Unless it's a squash match and Bronson Reed goes over, I do not want to see Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed. Why'd they do that?
The only thing I want to see Braun Strowman in is the New Judgment Day. Yeah, I said it. That's the only thing I want to see Braun Strowman in. I want to see him be the new Power Punch in the New Judgment Day. That would be a nice move. I don't know why they put him against Bronson Reed. Maybe it's a Jey Uso filler that they're doing right now. Maybe.
Just a filler. The filler.
Yeah, just a filler. Just a filler. So
can we stop with these fillers?
I don't really care about the match.
I only like my fillers on girls' lips. I don't know why I don't know why I like girls with lip fillers. It's a weird thing. I got this weird thing in me that I just like. That's the only fillers I'm trying to see.
Bro, like blowfish. Like, what are you talking about?
Yo, shorties, if you got lip fillers, hit my line right now. Go in them DMs, bro. I'm the one who likes it. I like
crazy.
it. I'm a
Qwan
sick.
Is crazy.
Listen, I try to tell y'all all the time I'm a sick individual, and y'all be thinking I'm capping, bro. I am a sick man. The lip fillers are. I like it. Bro, I don't know.
All these girls that got lip fillers be looking like Magikarp from Pokemon. Like, that's out. That's out, bro.
You telling me Shorty about to evolve to Gyarados? You go to the bathroom, you come back, and it's a Gyarados in your bed. Like, yo, what?
Quan, you a sick person, yo. What is wrong with you?
I love it. Not the ones that's too crazy though. Not when it's like too much lip fillers and now your lips are just poked out all day, but just like a little bit. Just they look full. Like,
nah, that's that Professor.
I'm digging it.
Professor Clump vibes. That's out. Oh, what you got? Benadryl. Benadryl.
Come on, man. He was like trying to hold it up. But let me know how y'all felt about Monday Night Raw at the crib. Did y'all feel this show? Did this show live up to the hype, or is it Raw? Did Raw finally have his first stinker of this month? I think they did. I don't know. Maybe y'all feel different, but let us know in the comments below. Now, apparently, we have a game to play at the end of this episode. I don't know the game. I don't know the question. I'm about to find out as y'all find out. So, producer man, let us know. What's the game this week, brother? So we're doing One Has to Go. So we got legacies and careers. All got to go. Who we talking? These are the three. Randy Savage, Macho Man. Ultimate Warrior. Or Jake the Snake. Oh, that's easy, bro. All right, so I am getting rid of the Ultimate Warrior. Absolutely. Like, that's easy for me. And I only say that because Ultimate Warrior, he wasn't hot. His wrestling style was garbage. He was only hot for a couple years. The face paint, like, none of that is needed. If you get rid of Macho Man Randy Savage, then you get rid of the Slim Jim ads. You get rid of the crazy promos. You get rid of the, ooh, yeah. I can't get rid of that. And then if you get rid of Jake the Snake, then you get rid of damn near Stone Cold Steve Austin, because without Jake the Snake, Stone Cold Steve Austin don't exist. But if I get rid of Ultimate Warrior, then all I'm missing is some stinker matches. So, yeah, Ultimate Warrior can get out of here. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, though. Rest in peace. Cooley, who got to go?
Randy might have to go, man.
Randy Savage?
Randy Savage might have to go. I feel like there's no Sting without Ultimate Warrior. I don't know.
Is it because of the face paint? Is it because of the face paint? I feel like, man,
bro. I don't think there's no Sting without.
Wait, was Sting? Was Sting an offspring of Ultimate Warrior?
Bro,
like,
bro.
When?
Like, he was like.
I know Surfer Sting, but like
he was like
Sting and Ultimate Warrior were partners.
Yeah, way back, bro.
Hey, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Way back.
That's
why Sting, when he had the short hair, he had the little face paint.
Face paint.
Just like Ultimate. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bro. Like,
damn.
Randy gotta go. Randy gotta go. I don't care about Slim Jim. It's mixed with pork anyway.
I ain't gonna hold you. Look. Now I ain't gonna hold you. Now that I have this information on me, you know, I think my answer stays the same. Sting and Ultimate Warrior can go. I don't care about them dudes. Like,
you wild, bro.
Ultimate Warrior sucked. I'm sorry. That gorilla press slam, the shaking the ropes. I don't care about none of that. And I love Sting, but you know, Sting can go too. WCW. His legacy ain't mattered in WWE, so it ain't matter to me.
So you're a WWE fan, clearly.
Nah, I'm not getting. And the thing is, I'm not getting rid of Jake the Snake, because Jake the Snake paved the way for many of our favorites, bro.
Yeah,
he used
for sure.
to come out to the ring with a big ass python in a bag, like, and he had that swag. I can't get rid of Jake. Jake's promo style is what paved the way for our boy Austin 316. So basically, you telling me it's either Austin 316 or Sting. And in that case, I'm getting rid of Sting. So, yeah, Ultimate Warrior can go.
Nah, I'm getting rid of Randy, man. I'm getting rid of Randy. Ultimate Sting, Jake Sting, obviously, he's the reason why, you know, my favorite wrestler is who he is today. Yeah, I'm getting rid of
y'all crazy.
Randy,
crazy.
Man.
Y'all out
I don't care about Slim Jim, bro.
Y'all out there are goddamn mind. But I definitely did not know that Sting and Ultimate Warrior were tag team partners. Bro. But you also, I'm a young man, know what I'm saying? Like, that was before my time, dog. I wasn't watching wrestling when Sting had the face paint. When I started watching wrestling, Sting was in TNA, dog.
What?
I was watching.
He was in WCW.
I definitely caught Sting in WCW, but it was towards the end. Like my when I started watching WCW, we were already like in 2000 when Booker T was on a solo run, and Vince Russo and Eric Bischoff was around. Yeah, y'all was early. Now, obviously, I revisited it all, so like I've seen all the Crow era stuff and the NWO stuff, but live in real time, I caught WCW when 3 Count was out there with Evan Courageous and Shannon Moore.
Yes,
sir. That was our era.
Goodbye, Slim Jim.
Right, but I want to see what y'all comments are. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that question, man? Who would y'all kick out the whip? Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage. Why is that funny, bro?
The whip.
No, but who would y'all kick out the whip? Is it Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, or Jake the Snake Roberts? Let us know in the comments. And we are going to be doing these fun random questions at the end of every episode. We're not pre-screened on none of these questions, by the way. So this is all just our live actual reactions. I wasn't expecting that one. That was a wobbler. But we got through it. But let us know who you would kick out the whip. And if it's not Ultimate Warrior, then you are out of your goddamn mind. What do we have? We have 42. Should we get into a fan comment before we get out of here? I got one.
Let's do the one.
I got one. All right, so look. This comment comes from our boy, Slim Jones-Tune. He be hitting us up on Instagram a lot. He a cool dude. So he goes, hey, Wrestling with the Homies podcast. What do you think of Triple H's European wrestler agenda? Seems like he wants WWE to be UK dominant. Gunther is Triple H's John Cena. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. So here's the thing. All right. So here's the thing. I like it. I'm not mad at it. So when WWE got rid of NXT UK, I honestly thought it was over for a lot of those acts. Because WWE in NXT UK, they had guys like Walter, a.k.a. Gunther. They had Ludwig Kaiser. They had Noam Dar. They had Jordan Devlin, who's JD McDonough now. They had a bunch of guys. So once that company or that little subdivision of NXT got wrapped up, I thought a lot of those guys were going to get released and just go back to the indies. So the fact that Triple H has found a way to work them into the US version of NXT and WWE, and now he got them rocking. Like, he got Gunther as world champion, Ludwig Kaiser doing his thing. Jordan Devlin is now a part of Judgment Day as JD McDonough. I like it. So I'm rocking with the European movement. I know you were probably expecting a different answer, because you probably wanted me to go Dr. Umar Johnson on you and just, according to my research, sir. But no, I'm not going to do that. I like the NXT UK movement that's going on the main roster right now. I'm cool with it.
I mean, Triple H, he's on his Adam Silver, pretty much. He's getting to the European bag,
Facts.
They're doing all these PLEs overseas, and at the end of the day, the goal is to get the bag. We see, all the European hoopers coming to the NBA, infiltrating the NBA and, killing.
Right.
And, NFL, everybody doing it, so why not wrestling at the same time? So Triple H, he's definitely doing this thing.
Right. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to find ways to get the product popping overseas. And Triple H seems like he found a way, so he's doing it. Market share, get in on that. Maybe next we'll do Latin America or Mexico. I don't know. I've seen like some house shows being like planned, or some WrestleManias being planned in Mexico. Apparently, we got Stephanie Verker coming in. She's from Chile, I believe. But she's really popular over in Mexico. So. Right. She has visa issues right now, but hopefully soon. So we'll see. It seems like WWE is trying to expand. They tried it with NXT and it kind of failed. But now that Vince McMahon is out the paint, Triple H is trying it again, but on a bigger scale. And it's working. So, hey, let's keep it rocking. Shout out to Gunther and Ludwig and all the European boys. Know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate you for that comment, Slim Jones-Tune. Keep on commenting, man. You're one of my favorite people on Instagram right now. He be in all of our comments, just leaving them. And if you want to get your comment read, so that's what I thought. So my friend was like, his name is Slim Johnston. So I thought it was Johnston, but it's spelled Jones and then Toon. And he has a picture of a cartoon as his avatar. So I'm just assuming that is Jones-Tune. You know what I'm saying? I can read, bro. Trust me, I can read.
I thought it said Slink Johnson at first. I'm like, wait, Slink?
Hey, smoke yours. I love Slink, man. I love Slink. But yeah, keep leaving them comments, man. If you want to get your comment read, keep leaving these comments. We're reading comments from everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. If it's a good comment, it's going to get read. But you got anything you want to get off your chest before we get out of here? Cooley.
Excited for Dynamite, last week was dope, so we're going to see how it is this week,
Hey, this is the go-home show. This is the go-home show for All In, so it has to be hot. They can't put out a stinker tonight. It has
Especially
to be good.
before, Brian Danielson's last match. So
Bryan Danielson, please don't retire, dog. Don't. I'm starting to really believe that he out of here. I'm going to cry, bro. I'm a grown-ass man, but I'm going to be sitting in front of that TV crying if Bryan Danielson wraps it up. Because before we get out of here, fun story. Real quick story. When Bryan Danielson retired from WWE the first time around, I stopped watching wrestling for about a year. I was done.
Sheesh.
He was my favorite. I loved him so much that I didn't want to watch until he came back. But anyway, This is Wrestling with the Homies. We are signing off. I'm sorry I get y'all all sad in the final second, but we gotta go. So we'll see y'all next time, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tap in, hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss when we go live, and we are out of here. Peace.